What is going on YouTube? And welcome back to another night of hot topics and social commentary with JoJo Speaks. Thank y'all so much for joining us this evening. We appreciate all of your views, all of your likes, all of your comments, press the notification bell, all that good stuff. Thank y'all so much for being here. There will be no JoJo Speaks without the viewers. So thank y'all for viewing. A couple things I want you guys to do before we get started. Be sure to subscribe to JoJo Speaks. Press that big red subscribe button. It is free and easy to do. It takes less than a second to mash that thing, so go on ahead and mash it. Also, we'd like to see some thumbs up for this video. Make sure you leave a comment. If you'd like, let us know your thoughts on the topics that we're discussing this evening. Also, be sure to press the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Last but not least, be sure to share JoJo Speaks with all your family, friends, and loved ones. Let everybody know JoJo Speaks is out here in these YouTube streets. I got my sis Jennifer back. What's going on, Jennicita? I'm loving the
Hello.
lime green shirt that you're wearing. It's so vibrant and so loud.
I appreciate you. Loud.
Well, not
Okay.
it's not necessarily that loud, but it is very vibrant. I'm loving to see it. It's beautiful.
I do appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you very much.
Absolutely. Mike just texted me. I don't want to have to stop the show to read the text, but I'm thinking that he will be coming. I'm not sure if he will be. But yes, thank y'all so much for being here. I
Want
don't
to
know
move
where I want.
over your camera just a little bit? Or
Low.
no, not lower. Move it over just a little bit. You're not centered. Oh, there you go. Now you centered.
Okay. All right, you and your OCD, Jennifer. Lord
Sorry.
Jesus, have mercy. It's okay. It's completely fine. So the first topic that I wanted to discuss this evening, Tyrese, he wrote a letter to Joe Biden, our president. Joe Biden, I don't know if he had a special speech, but this past Sunday, everybody who's aware, this past Sunday was Resurrection Sunday. Those of us in the Christian community call it
He
Resurrection
rose.
Sunday. The rest of the world names it Easter Sunday. But this past Easter Sunday just happened to fall on the same day of National Transgender Day of Visibility. And Mr. Tyrese Gibson had an issue with this. He felt as though that the announcement or the recognition of National Transgender Day of Visibility, I think he felt like Joe Biden used it to overshadow Resurrection Sunday. And he wanted to make it clear that, we should not be, I don't know if he was saying that we shouldn't be thinking of the transgender community, but I think he felt as though it took the spotlight off of Resurrection Sunday and put the spotlight onto the transgender community. The View also spoke on this, and Fox News and their people felt the same way. They felt as though we're pandering towards the transgender community and we're forgetting about Resurrection Sunday. Let me tell y'all this: the National Day of Transgender Visibility was originated back in 2009. So just as Christmas falls on a different day every year, just as Valentine's Day falls on a different day every year, just as Thanksgiving falls on a different day every year, the National Day of Transgender Visibility falls on a different day every year. So it just so happens that the National Day of Transgender Visibility just so happened to fall on Easter Sunday, on Resurrection Day Sunday. So it sounded so ignorant when people like Tyrese Gibson, granted, I love his voice. I love to hear the man sing. That Shame song, I mean, he goes in every time he's singing, and every time I listen to it, he goes in, child. But you sound so ignorant when you try to make it seem as though we want the spotlight and we want to overshadow our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. No, that's not what we're doing. We can, two things can be true at the same time. We can not only celebrate our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ rising from the dead, but we can also celebrate our brothers and sisters in the transgender community. Of course, it does not surprise me that Fox News is going to go in and say, these liberals, or they want to get rid of Jesus. They want to be praised. They want to be the new God. No, that's not what we're doing. we can do both at the same time. We can both celebrate Jesus and we can celebrate our brothers and sisters in the transgender community. Jennifer, did you see that post that Tyrese gave us? And what did you think about it when you heard it?
So, that transgender day, is it always on the 31st of every of April?
I believe so. Of March.
Of March? Yeah, my bad. Um, so yeah, this is the thing about, Resurrection Day. A lot of people call it Easter. The thing about that, it changed not just the day of the week, but it changes the date
Yes.
every year.
Right.
So every year you have to Google, when is Easter?
Right.
And this just shows you how much thought process goes into his rantings and ravings. So it's difficult for me to care much about the things that he says. And it looks like, because I just wanted to Google it, but yes, it's each year on the 31st every year. So it's like this is just one of those moments, is that nobody was purposely making sure that the transgender day of visibility, first of all, it wasn't declared recently. That's number one. Number two, this is what it's been all this time.
Since 2009.
Yeah, and since it not accidentally, since it just so happened to be on the same day of Resurrection Day, once again, which every year it's something different every single year, because it's based upon the stars and all that stuff, the moon's child. Anyway, it's based upon that every year. He needs somebody to field his or just really go through his texts and messages and things that he puts out, because he really went on a tirade about that. And of course, he just made it easier for the bigots to go even further in on it for absolutely no reason. Because once again, it's not like it was just a brand new declaration. It was literally just so happened coincidental for it to be on that day. So we're celebrating transgender visibility at the church house.
Why not?
There you go.
Okay. Kill two birds with one stone. Okay.
Absolutely. I'm not surprised.
Me either.
That's what he was under the impression of.
Right. And they said this on The View. Whoopi actually herself said this on The View. Next year, I believe Easter falls on April 20th of next year.
You see how much of a difference that is, Jonathan?
A whole different month.
Every single year, almost basically 21 days away from the last year.
And so are you going to say that the weed heads are trying to outshine Jesus? And the fact that he rose?
420.
It's 420.
And you know he ain't gonna have no problem with that.
Okay. Ciao. So are you going to go after the weed heads like allegedly like yourself next year when it falls on 420? Okay, so we have to be so much more mature, and it highlights the immaturity and ignorance.
But yeah, that's what it is. It's not even just immaturity for me, because if you have a problem with the transgender community, it just is what it is, and you feel like there is some kind of agenda that the world or that the United States is trying to push, that's on you. But if you want to be in that bag, let's be educated in that space as well, because now you just sounded stupid. It's one thing to be ignorant, but it's a whole nother thing to be ignorant and stupid at the same time.
Right, and that's never, ever a good thing, to be known as one attractive or the other. Not at all, not whatsoever. Okay, so
that thing had me going. If before you go, you're going to your next thing?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna go ahead and hit up the comments real quick for you before we move forward.
Go ahead and do that thing, girl.
Excuse me. There we go.
Okay.
All right, we have Erin. Hello, Erin.
Hey,
Lovely to
Erin.
see you. Thank you so much for making your way on in here. She says, hello, everyone. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much, Erin, for being here.
Erin, I missed you so much on our 90 Day Fiancé review this past Monday. I'm hoping you being here means that you are feeling better. I'm still praying for you, my sister.
Yes, and if it's Mark, let us know. um, Miss Kim, she
Hey,
says,
Miss
hi,
Kim.
y'all. She says, happy pre Friday. Let me tell you something. This is just one of my days for real, Thursday. And when I'm doing this here show, it's like, huh, tomorrow is Friday.
Okay, it's Friday.
Okay.
Hey,
Now, though I know that my Friday is about to be jam packed with work, I'm still going to do my best to enjoy it.
absolutely.
Hey, Kim and Miss Kim. And Dustin is here. Hello, Dustin.
Hey, Dustin.
Welcome on in. Aaron is saying hello to Miss Kim. Let's see. Aaron saying hello to Dustin. Robin.
Hey,
Robin is here tonight.
Robin.
Robin says, hi everyone. Limited comments from me tonight as I am on my little phone, not my big laptop.
Okay, all right. It's okay as long as you're in the building, Ace
That's
Boom
what
Cone. That's all that
matters.
matters, honey.
Okay, she also says, hey, Genesita, say hello to Tyrone for me, please. I absolutely will be sure to do that for you on today. Trying to figure out whether or not he walked in here. Yes, he had a late one tonight. Anyway, Robin also says, hoping HR won't have to give Michael a warning for excessive absence. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I heard that they don't care how much PTO you have in the bank. They want you on camera. I'm
Okay.
gonna hold on to this. There's a chance that he may be able to pop on in today,
Slide
and
on
I'll make
in.
sure to reiterate this to him because
Relay
it
the message, honey.
sounds like HR needs to say something.
Yeah.
Robin
Needs
says
to be a meeting in the ladies' room. Okay.
we need to get some things cleared up. Robin says, good evening, Aaron, Latoya, and Bianca. Hey, Dustin, expecting all of y'all to be here.
Okay. Roll
Lat-
call.
okay, Latoya says, hey fam, hey, I have
Hey,
missed you.
Latoya.
We missed you too. I missed
We
you up
missed you
at
too. And
Monday.
Latoya, I sent you some voice messages on the most recent episode of BMF if you didn't get it.
Yes, yes, yes. Bianca says, happy Thursday, Jonathan, and the light of the Leo. Did it sound better today?
Yes, it did. Very, very clear and concise. Thursday. Thank you. I think it's better if you just slow it
It's
down.
the
Say
S.
it Thursday. Yes.
Happy Thursday today. All right. Miss Kim says, almost missed this watching crazy TikTok videos. Miss Kim, go ahead and follow me on TikTok if you already aren't. If you already are, if you're not already. I am at the light of the Leo. Go ahead, because I'll be on the TikTok, so it'd be nice to share stuff with you too. I want to see what kind of stuff you watch. Hey, Mamir.
Hey, Mamir.
How's it going? Ramir says hi, everyone. And the juice, Regina, welcome on in.
Hey,
She says
Regina.
hello. Aaron says hello to Regina as well as literally everyone else. Thank you so much for spreading your love to everyone. Everyone says, and the juice says hello to Aaron back as well as Mamir. The juice says hello to Mamir. Everybody saying hello to everybody. Okay. Miss Kim said, did I miss some Tyrese foolishness? Yes.
Yes, you did.
If so, I'm thrilled that I did.
Oh, okay. We right here, Miss Kim. We are right here, okay? Because at this point, as far as I'm concerned, Tyrese is a non-effing factor, okay?
at this point, like just go ahead and live, okay? Just be happy.
Please
Don't try to
spend your money, enjoy your life, you know what I'm saying? Stay out of our business,
leave us
okay?
alone.
Leave us alone. We don't want it. Okay, if he ain't singing, we don't want to hear it.
Yes. Era says, I missed you too, Jonathan. Bianca says, happy Thursday to Robin.
Okay.
And Mr. Drayton himself says hello to everyone on
Hey,
Facebook.
Michael.
Let me see something real quick.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Got a meeting in the ladies' room. Ow! I'll be back real soon. That was one of my favorite lip syncs from RuPaul's Drag Race. What is her name? Dang, I don't forgot her name. But to the two drag queens that did it, Stacey Lane Matthews, yes, Stacey Lane Matthews and India Farah. Stacey Lane slayed that lip sync for Meeting in the Ladies Room. Okay, go check that out. Season 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race, one of my favorite lip syncs of all time.
Oh. Good
Okay,
times.
don't slap me, cause I'm not in the mood. Okay.
That's what I'm. Oof. Anyway, Dustin says, not feeling very well tonight. Thank you for being here and lifting me up as always. Love you, Jonathan and Jennifer. Love you too.
Love you too, Dustin. That's what we're here to do, boo. That's what we're here to do.
Uh, Miss Kim says, can't believe I had a crush on that fool. Well, I mean,
Well,
if the man looks good, he look good. I mean,
when Tyrese came out with Sweet Lady and we saw that nose ring and that beautiful smile, who would not be attracted to Tyrese? Like he's a good looking
oh,
man.
he was
He's a
good
good
looking.
looking, especially when he first came out. That man was fine, like
Okay.
Morris Chestnut level fine. Okay,
That's when we were only listening to him sing and act. We didn't hear
okay,
what he didn't. We didn't hear none of his thought process,
okay.
and apparently we didn't need to.
Oh, okay, because that's all we needed to hear was his what singing
Okay,
voice.
okay, that's all we needed. Keep it to yourself.
Okay.
All right. Um, don't worry. We have crushes for a reason. Bianca says, Happy Thursday, the Juice Radio Talk Show. And Kim also says, Jonathan, I remember singing that when I was like 9, and my mom was like, No, ma'am, you can stop singing that right now. Oh, wow.
Okay. Wow.
Sweet lady.
Yeah. Well, that is like I think that's one of my favorite Tyrese songs.
His
Favorite.
voice invokes emotion, man.
It does. It does. If I ever wanted,
True.
I've never been here for the begging singers like Keith Sweat. Like I just don't want to hear him sing under
He's an
any
acquired taste.
circumstances. What he definitely is, absolutely. Okay, nobody. But if any man can beg to me, is Tyrese and Genuine. Okay, Tyrese
Yeah.
and
Ooh.
Genuine, honey. Okay. Woo! Sorry, I had a moment there. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao. Ciao.
When you talk about how his whole life has changed, Chunny. Ciao. Says you came in.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know what my favorite Genuine song is?
Which one?
Same OG.
Come on.
That is such
And
a
that song
bop.
is so chill, so
So chill.
everything. And he is so real. But I
So
also
real.
yeah, but I also really enjoy like the in those jeans and the differences and yeah, all of that. Yeah.
You know what's funny? I actually didn't care for In Those Jeans, to be honest. I don't know
I
why.
liked it.
I just didn't really
To
care
be
for them
honest,
too
some of the
much.
only okay, so one thing you do know about me, Jonathan, I'm not really a galley girly for the slow songs and stuff like that.
And I'm the total opposite.
And yes, you are the total opposite. But
Yeah.
I don't know what it was with Genuine. He could sing slow to me, baby.
Oh, all day long. All day long.
Chill,
Okay.
I ain't got no problem with that.
No problemo, honey.
So maybe it's just men
Could
because
be.
I can listen. I have, and I am intimately knowing of like the whole Maxwell catalog.
Yeah, yeah, you do. You do.
And I love Kim, even though we make so much fun of him. I really enjoy Kim and his songs.
Hmm.
We would always make fun of him because his songs sound kind of like stalker songs. He's like, "There's
Oh.
nowhere to hide, girl."
Oh Lord,
He's
yeah,
like,
that's
We be
Okay.
adding words. I'm up in the bushes, child.
Okay. Red flag, honey.
Okay.
Okay. We don't need no stalkers in our lives, honey. Okay.
Ooh, you using the chair. I see you, Jonathan.
I am, yes. Mommy actually suggested it earlier today. It was sitting over in the corner. She was like, "Why don't you just use that chair?" I was
Just
like,
use it.
"Yeah, you know what? I
Oh,
think I will use that thing."
okay,
Okay, makes
y'all
me
wait.
feel like a professional over here, honey. Okay.
Okay. I'm here for it. Let me give you the last little bit of these comments. Um, let's see. Miss Kim says I was referring to the meeting in the ladies' room. Oh,
Okay.
she was 9 years old singing. She should have been all right with that though. Come on, ma. Anyway,
Yeah.
Bianca said, "Yes, Jonathan, same OG, day after day, continue to
Yeah.
be. Come on,
That's
that's what I continue to be,
it.
baby. Me, oh me.
Okay. Only
That's all
time I
I can
drink
be."
a 40 is when I want to drink a 40. Yeah.
See, this is why we need Mike to go ahead and come onto the camera because we'll sit here and talk about music and get so off
All
topic.
night long,
Oh,
honey.
child, go
And
ahead.
Jennifer, could you keep your eye on out on the time because I can't really see the
I'll let you
time, and
know.
my tablet is over there. Um, but anyway, can we go on to the next topic?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys saw this, but I saw it on the Shade Room. So Carlos King, famed producer, excuse me, of many reality TV shows on the OWN network, former producer of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. If y'all
Mm-hmm.
saw that, I recently watched the season 6 reunion from The Housewives of Atlanta. He was the man who picked up Portia from the floor and carried her off the set and carried her into her. And I don't know if you noticed this, but every time I see it, Carlos almost hits Nene in the face 2 times in a row whenever he picks up Portia. I don't know if y'all ever noticed that, but anyways, so Carlos
I didn't
King
even
and
realize that was him when he picking them up.
yeah, it was him. It was definitely him, and I'm surprised that he doesn't like tote that around. Yes, that was me. That was picking up Portia, but I guess he's not that kind of guy. But anyway, so Carlos King and Nene Leakes, they were out on a drive, and Nene had this conversation. Excuse me, concerning cheating and men that cheat. And so she had this idea that if you're going to cheat, cheat respectfully. So, don't have your side piece, calling me or, showing up to events that we're going to be at. And you know what I'm saying? Don't put it in my face. Cheat discreetly. So here's my thing. I understand where Nene is coming from. And I don't think that she's necessarily condoning cheating. I think she's just saying if you're going to cheat, don't don't just put it in my face. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to talk about this because me personally, I think cheating for me is going to be a deal breaker. Because just like Lucille in BMF, when Charles cheated on her in the second season, and so in the third season, she told Charles, whenever we're laying in bed, all I think of is you being with that other woman. So I won't be able to get out of my mind that you cheated on me. So just please don't cheat. Don't cheat whatsoever. But I understand where Nene is coming from if you're going to cheat, because there are some people that are in relationships where they feel as though maybe they have nowhere else to go. They'll have nothing if they don't have their significant other. They're dependent on their significant other. So therefore, when they're in a certain situation, let's just say Gordon and Mia. Gordon allowed Mia to have this relationship with this man named Ink. And he was like, well, if you're going to do that, make sure that you don't get the kids involved. Make sure you do it on your own time. I'm okay with you cheating, and just don't put it in my face. And so I understand this particular conversation that's going on. If you're in a situation like that, you don't want to feel like you're disrespected. And I completely agree with that. I wouldn't want to feel like I'm disrespected. And I'm not sure how I would feel if I were in that type of situation where my significant other were someone of high esteem, probably a great breadwinner. And if he's going to, again, I don't want him to cheat. Like, I just don't want him to cheat. But, if he's going to do it, it's better that I don't know it. Because what I don't know won't necessarily hurt me as long as I don't know. Jennifer, what do you think of this particular subject? And would you agree with Nini? I don't know if you would want to say you would agree with her because then that would make it seem as though you would condone someone cheating on you. But what do you feel about this particular subject?
No, I agree for somebody that's okay with that.
Right.
If that's
Yes.
your thing, that's cool. It's not my thing. It may be for her, maybe for some other people. Apparently, it ain't for you because you can't even get past thinking about the thought of it. Child. So
Yeah.
no, for that kind of conversation is for someone that is okay with cheating.
Mm-hmm.
For someone that's okay and says, you know what, I know that you're doing this, but here are my terms and conditions for you cheating on me.
Right.
This is not for somebody that says cheating is just a no-go for me.
Right.
That's not the thought process of somebody like you and myself. And I know Regina's like fussing at the phone right now. Hey
Okay.
Regina, no.
Now.
if cheating is just not on something, it's not something that you are ever going to be okay with, this is not a conversation for that person. Because
Right.
I do respect people that do have arrangements within their marriage because that's
Right.
their marriage.
That's
But
how it
if
works
you
for them.
didn't want any cheating, then that's not going to be cool.
Right.
So that's why you can't even fathom it, because it's not for you, and that's okay.
Right.
Because if your counterpart does decide to cheat on you,
Mm-hmm.
it's a done data. We're not no.
Right.
It's a no. So yeah, I agree with what she says for sure. I
Right.
certainly agree. That's the most. Some people would say cheating is not ethical, but
Mm.
ethical is you have to be within the realm of their relationship.
Right.
What's
Right.
ethical to the two people in that relationship? And I can't
Exactly.
ever down because there's a lot of people on this earth that are okay with you getting what you need over there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for me,
Right.
but that's for you if it is for you. The most ethical way, in my opinion, keep the conversation and the terms really clear. Now, I know for
Right.
some people, they are like you and me and
Mm.
decide and say, you know what, it's okay. Just go ahead and do it. And then
Yeah.
regret it in the
Mm.
end for not listening to what you know you need to do, which is leave that person and not be
Right.
with them. It just is what it is. So if that's y'all, that's y'all. But if it's not, don't try to be it because you know it's not you.
Exactly. And it's no shade to those who allow or are okay with their significant other cheating because again, some people are in situations where they are okay with that. Some people are even in open relationships. There's a such
Yeah.
thing as an open relationship. Some people that's how their relationship operates. So if that works for you, it works for you. So shout out to those who feel comfortable enough with having that conversation openly. And I always like to say, when you start a relationship, make your intentions and expectations
Immediately.
clear, known, and concise from the beginning so you
Hmm.
know where each other stands when it comes to the parameters of your relationship.
Yeah. Did you said Nene would know her most
Oh,
recent boo had a wife allegedly.
oh, wow. Wow.
The Juice Radio and Talk Show says no excuses for cheating
No, there's no excuses.
for people that don't desire a relationship with
There you
cheating.
go. Okay.
Let's be specific.
Okay.
Um,
We must be Pacific, y'all.
like the ocean.
Yes.
Miss Kim, please tell me what I was about to say, Lil Kim. Uh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That might be a new nickname now. Lil
okay.
Kim. Yes.
Miss Kim
Okay.
said, I
Used to
saw.
be scared of it. Now I throw
Now,
lipstick.
okay, Jonathan. Miss Kim said, I saw Carlos and Nene live. I would not be able to move past cheating. See, you got to know
Right.
yourself. You got to know what's for you and what's not for you. She says it's
Exactly.
the worst pain. I can't even do an open relationship that would
No,
allow stepping out. Exactly. Which
no,
means, see, this is why you have to define what you want now before you even get into a relationship. So you can
exactly.
say clearly, no, this is not for me. And you will know to let go of that person that tries to push your boundaries.
Right.
Um, Aaron says, I can't understand being okay with cheating. I just have a block on being okay with this. And that is okay because that's what you want.
Hmm.
Lean on what you want in your relationship. There's
Right.
some people that are okay, but if that's not for you, don't stand for it.
Right.
You Just Radio Talk Show says, if I'm not enough, move on. Amen.
Exactly.
Amen. But
Go find
so,
what you want if it ain't in me.
okay, because I desire to be your only.
Yes. Exactly. I'm a
You got,
man.
there
Okay.
we go. And you need to be that as well if you are to be with me.
Okay.
Okay, that's how you make it clear. Um, Aaron said, "Is it cheating if you say it is okay? Is it
No.
cheating when they don't know?" I you said no. Explain that, Jonathan.
I say no if you say that it's okay because I feel as though I don't know the Merriam-Webster's definition for cheating, but for me, cheating is something that's done behind someone's back, so that when it's done, the other person does not know. But let's say if you're in an open relationship, to me, there's no such thing as cheating when you're in an open relationship, unless you put parameters around that open relationship. So if you're going to cheat, let me know. If you're going to step outside, I'm sorry,
There we
of our
go.
relationship, let me know so that I am aware of what you're doing. But if you don't let me know, then I think someone in an open relationship who is unaware of someone stepping outside of the relationship and they've made it clear that they want to know all of your doings outside of our relationship,
Hmm.
then they would consider that to be cheating. So to me,
Exactly.
if you say that, it's okay for us to step outside of our relationship, to me, that would not be considered cheating.
I feel like cheating is breaking a boundary that was set or breaking an
Agreed.
agreement that was set. So
Yeah.
we agreed that you're not going to be kissing on nobody else, touching nobody else, being with nobody else, and that's cheating. And
Right.
I think it will also be cheating. It's like we agreed that you would keep the extra away from our house.
Hmm.
Now this person is in our house. You have cheated on me.
Yeah.
You have broken the agreement.
Right.
So yeah, cheating. That's not being ethical. Cheating is going outside of what we talked about. That's
Yeah.
it's still a negative connotation. Um, for any kind of relationship, in my opinion.
Right.
The Juice Radio and Talk Show says they better buy Dr. Norman Miller's book and get some knowledge.
Yes, Dr. Norman Miller. We interviewed him on during Church News for the Juice Radio and Talk Show, and he is such an intelligent man, and he preaches inclusivity. And I
Ooh,
love, 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 love that he was a big proponent of inclusivity, and he said he was close to Pastor Carlton Pearson as well. So that
oh,
really
that's
touched me,
beautiful.
and he's a wonderful man. You would have loved him, Jennifer, if you were there. But yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Miss Kim says, I get where Nene is coming from. Nene was coming from. Don't have me out here looking crazy because we're openly entertaining other women. I agree. I agree with her as
Exactly.
well.
Exactly.
Because now,
Yes.
not because this is agreement between us. Now you're pulling the rest of the world into it because you're being seen by the.
Okay, out in the open. Okay, taking them out in the daylight. Okay, that ain't right.
No, no, and that's a problem.
Hmm.
That becomes cheating now. Now you just
All willy nilly.
you might as well be in a relationship with them now.
Exactly. Put the ring on her finger.
Okay, because they're not about to be on mine. Robin
Okay,
says, Regina, wasn't Greg married when Nene started with him?
that's what I heard. And I
That's what
think I
y'all been
think
hearing.
Kim said during one of the first reunions of Real Housewives of Atlanta too.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what they said when she was on the pole.
Okay. Oh.
That's what they said.
Okay, scribbing. Okay.
Doing her best not to let the money make her.
Okay. Child. The Players Club. That's such a classic. Anyways, we
Ain't
got any
it?
more comments before we move forward?
That's all.
So I'll Be Sure had an announcement that there will be a documentary on the way on why or how he ended up in a coma. And he made a statement saying, y'all might have to call Homeland Security, which was clearly a dig at Diddy and a reference to the fact that Diddy may have had something to do, may have had a hand in his condition. At least that's what I picked up from that particular statement. So I don't know if he's baiting us. I don't know. I'm assuming that he wouldn't have said it if that weren't the case. You know what I'm saying? So Jennifer, what did you gather from him making that statement? Because it's got my antenna going boop 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 boop.
What I gathered from that is what I've always been feeling since before he said a word.
Yeah, you said that before he even said it. Yeah, you did.
I am in agreement with him. There is a big old possibility. There's no way that I could be sure, but I'll be sure you get it, Jonathan.
Yes.
Okay. So
I'll be sure. Yes,
yeah,
absolutely. 2
but
points.
thanks.
I will give you just 1 point because it wasn't all that, but there's no 1 point in basketball.
Thank you, Jonathan.
That was like elementary school level, but hey, it still works.
I don't like him. Anywho, child, I'm in agreement. I don't believe. Okay, this is why I went ahead and put this disclaimer up.
Okay. It's all alleged. Okay.
All alleged. I feel that the alleged diddler has something to do.
You get 2 points for that one. You get 2 points for that one. No, that's the 3-pointer right there.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. I believe he allegedly not only did the diddling, but he also he also I believe he also had a hand in some people's going to glory a little bit earlier than they were supposed to.
A couple people.
And I believe that he allegedly might have been, who knows, I don't know, might have been trying to do that same thing to Mr. Shore.
Yes. First you want to claim his son. Okay, that was bad enough. Okay.
That's weird.
Really weird.
Yeah. But yes, I certainly I am in the space to lean more to believing the alleged remarks of Mr. Albie Shore. I think so.
Yeah.
And I do believe that the reason why is because, him as well as a lot of other people that went to glory before their time were in their process of wanting to tell their side of their stories of their life.
Yeah.
But Mr. Diddle Pops, he didn't.
Mr. Diddly Pop. Okay.
I don't believe that he wants anything to be out that is defamatory.
Of course not.
Anything negative about himself. So I believe that he's been doing work in making sure that he can do whatever he wants to.
Okay.
And keep on living, unlike a lot of his counterparts.
Okay.
A lot of people have gone to glory around him.
A lot. Yeah.
From Tupac to the people that we don't know, all the way over to Kid Cudi's car, all the way over to
Okay, gone. Okay, blown up. Okay. Literally. Okay.
all the way to all the way down to of course I'll be sure being in the coma. To be honest, I also believe that it might have Might have been the same kind of issue for Mr. Fox as well.
Oh, wow.
That's what I possibly believe. Possibly, presumably, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Allegedly.
And it's so interesting that no other celebrities have had so much death around them. That's just so peculiar to
Well, that we
me.
know.
That we know of. Yeah, exactly. That we know of. But for so many associates of yours to go on to glory, Notorious B.I.G., Andre Rison, Kim Porter, it's so many that,
So many.
met their
And
demise.
and once people that were in close proximity to them, and it's like I know that Jaguar Wright said a lot of this stuff and pointed a lot of that stuff out,
Hmm.
and it's like you want to not believe a person like that sometimes,
Right.
but some of it makes a little bit too much sense sometimes. So I'm still watching this with my popcorn in hand,
Okay.
doing my
Because
best
it,
not to assume too much.
because it's going what down?
It,
Okay.
it, it has been because for all we know, he may never even get any time or anything like that. All we would know is that he ain't making no money.
Right. And thank you for sending me those that TikTok concerning Meek Mill. Because when I saw that video of Meek Mill in the pool and Diddy referred to Meek Mill as daddy, I never heard Diddy call anybody daddy a day in my life until I saw that video.
Okay, so it's apparent I need to send you some more videos. He called
You do.
Daddy a whole lot, Jonathan.
Oh, okay. Okay. All
I
right.
need to send you
Okay.
more. I need to send you
Yes,
more.
please do, because I'm actually watching the TikToks now. I'll force myself to look into my DMs on TikTok, and I'll watch those videos. Thank you so much for not only your patience and knowing that I would eventually get there,
One
but
day.
sending them to begin with. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it.
Like now I'm gonna have to find that audio of them.
Please do, because I want to hear it.
Cause let me tell you something. I was under the impression that audio was just, that must be porno. Child, the security guard that was there that night that recorded it. Oh, he's the one that authenticated it. It's not a
Authenticated
word.
it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, he said that was him. Now, I mean, it's still all alleged, but
Yeah.
he's the
Technically.
one. Because when I first heard it, I was like, wow, that's them. It sounds just like them.
Wow.
But I was like, man, they're a little bit too loud to be having relations for real, man. Hey, it might not be, it might be pornos. That's what they do in the pornos.
I don't know if I should ask you this question or not.
Ask me this question and try to say it in so many roundabout words if you can.
Thank you for that buffer. But from the sounds of it, could you tell who was in what position?
Absolutely. I knew that's exactly what you were about to ask.
Okay, and could you confirm or
Oh,
deny?
yeah. From listening to the audio, it was certainly Meek receiving.
Okay, that's why the man in the video called him Cheeks Mill. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Oh wow, oh
Hmm.
wow. That's disappointing to me. Oh Lord.
John is officially devastated.
I am.
This
How
this
did you know?
this is
I'm devastated.
complete devastation to the nation, honey.
Lord, and I'm all into masculine bottoms. I really am. I'm telling you, I really am. But
And
it's
can I
just,
tell you how I feel about it though?
how do you feel about it?
I
Let
don't
me know,
believe
girl.
he wanted that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow,
I don't believe that there was a lot of consensuality in this. I believe
wow.
the only thing that he wanted in the space was the money and the opportunity.
Mm,
That's
mm.
what I believe. Who
And
knows what?
there's
Yeah,
nothing sadder than that.
ain't it though? And but Mr. Doodle Pop, he can provide that,
Yes, he can. He
and he
sure
has done
can.
that. And like you saw when I sent you that video when he's in that pool, it looked like he's trying to cool off from
Yeah.
like he. Oh
Then he
Jesus!
said he put in work, honey. He put in work.
And I'm not gonna talk about. Let me do this. Robin said,
Jennifer, you
I'm,
know me so well. You know me so well. It's bad.
Robin says, I made the same I'll be sure joke, Genesita.
Yes, great minds think alike.
Miss Kim said, how did a man in presumably good health end up in a coma needing a liver transplant?
Right, child.
Okay. Okay. We
Okay,
asking questions.
we picking up what you putting down, Miss Kim.
Okay. It's picked up. Robert says, Jonathan, you earn 1 point for wait, hold on. You earn 1 point for free throws in basketball. No, he said a 3-pointer.
Yeah, no. I said that I would give you 1 point, but there's no one
Oh,
points in basketball. But she was
oh, a
just,
free throw.
yeah, free throws. You do get 1 point. Thank you so much for that. See, I'm really not into basketball like that. So if I was, I probably
At
would have
least you didn't say
known.
home run.
Hey, at least I didn't say touchdown. Okay. Hey,
Hey.
I'm better than a lot of these guys around out here. Okay.
Okay, doing all right.
I'm pretty good on the sports for the most part.
Jonathan, I can't believe we had that whole conversation, but we kept it real as PG as possible. I'm
We
very proud
did.
of us. High five. Wait, hold on. High five.
Like I tagged in Bishop Kimbrough earlier during church news. Yes.
Okay, Aaron said, please like this show. Please, please, please do. And the
Oh, I
Juice
was about to
Radio.
say, Aaron commenting on Diddy. Shout out, that would shock me.
Aaron, the Juice Radio talk show had the little monkey, hear no evil.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna, now that I know what you need to hear, I'm gonna I don't even have to find it because my algorithm is 10,000. Okay, I'll be able to send it out to you soon.
Wonderful.
But yeah, I believe, once again, there's a big old chance that he might not even have to do any jail or nothing like that.
Really?
She said, "Nope, I don't got to comment.
Okay.
I don't got no comment. Okay,
I didn't think you would, Aaron. I didn't think you would.
no comment." I can see Aaron right now on the red carpet. No comment.
Okay, I just see Aaron walking away saying, "Have a blessed day." Okay.
With some kind of cute arrangement right here.
Okay, arrangement. Yes, an arrangement, honey.
Situation
Okay.
in this region right here, and she walk about.
Okay.
No comment. God bless you.
God bless. Okay. Okay, a whole edible arrangement on the head, honey. Yes. Okay.
Have a strawberry.
Have a strawberry because she's that sweet, y'all. Because
She
she's
can't help
that
it.
sweet. Okay. We love you, Aaron. We love you so much.
I love it. Oh gosh, I can see that.
Can't you? Because I can see it too.
I certainly can. But yeah, that whole Diddy thing, child.
Speaking of Diddy, there have been quite a few artists that have come to Diddy's defense. Well, not necessarily his defense, but in some cases his defense. For instance, Slim Thug, who I used to think was so fine when he first came out. Like I used to think like Slim Thug was my new Ludacris because I used to think Ludacris was the finest rapper alive. But Slim Thug, he's been very problematic in his viewpoint.
Incredibly.
First, when he talked about Russell Wilson and that whole thing with Sierra and the fact that Sierra left Future for Russell Wilson, that just pissed me off. And then, so he comes into he's defending Diddy. Mano came out, as irrelevant as he is, but Mano came out and said, Diddy's parties weren't all that bad. And then Mano actually put out a video showing what happens at Diddy's parties. Like, of course, you're not going to show us, the devious things that will happen at Diddy's party if you're trying to defend the man.
And what makes him? What makes us automatically think that he was invited to the other side?
Okay.
Or he could have been doing like Denzel and leaving 30 minutes before the devil come.
Exactly. Because we know Denzel does not participate in that tomfoolery.
None of that
okay. Okay. He has a wife to go home to, honey.
He out here mentoring the other black actors and stuff like that out here in these streets, man.
Right. Ain't nobody got time for that. Denzel showed them. Okay. And then, of course, Boozy, which is of no surprise. I don't know if he necessarily came to his defense, but he was saying, all these friends that Diddy had, and now they're all turning against him. Jennifer, what do you think of these men coming to Diddy's defense in a way? I don't want to. I want to. Yeah. What do you think of these fellow artists coming to his defense, judging
It's
from all the things that have come up against him? What do you think?
in my opinion, it's about being on a bandwagon.
Okay.
Because let's remember, Flip, he's the one that like you said, come out talking about Sierra when he impregnated his whole cousin, allegedly. Like, so you can't talk. You can't tell us nothing, okay? He was. He can't tell us nothing.
No.
So yeah, no. You sure that was Flip?
I said Slim Thug.
I'm sorry, Slim Thug. He's the same person. Sorry. But he wasn't he stopped being relevant to me ever since him and LaToya stopped going together. And
Okay, with Latoya Luckett, okay, the prettiest member of Destiny. Oh, I won't say your eye kiss. Oh Lord, my favorite member of Destiny's Child of all time. When Latoya says no, okay, and she was nice enough to put you in her video for She Don't. Okay, you know what I'm saying? She was at least cordial with your behind,
very nice.
with your chauvinistic behind. But when she left you, when she didn't marry you, when you couldn't do Latoya right, okay, that
You irrelevant
beautiful,
now.
gorgeous woman, okay, anybody got time for you, nigga?
And also, like, he does pop up saying random stuff. It's like, come on now. So he does that for clout, and every other person that
Agreed.
you've mentioned, I believe, did all of that just to be seen, just to be heard, just to have another post that will gain them a lot of monies, because people going off about what they're doing, rage baiting. That's what they're doing. And
Right.
just to mention, I want to answer what what's the name, Boozy said.
Hmm.
Where are all his friends now? Let me tell you something. Boozy needs to realize that these people were never friends.
Right.
The people that, in my opinion, the people that were around Diddy were there to be seen and hopefully, gain some kind of notoriety being around the man.
Clout
You
chasing.
can you can see they weren't doing business with him. They were just
Right.
being seen with him because
Hmm.
he's somebody that has a lot of money, that's notable in the industry, and they were just being seen with him. They weren't his friends, and the people
Hmm.
that were intimately close to him, they're trying their best to try to make sense of their relationship. I feel so sorry for Usher. I feel so sorry for Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
I feel so sorry for so many people that may have possibly been violated and may have that Stockholm syndrome or whatever. Whoever allegedly. I I feel like it's a lot going on there, but no, I don't believe he has real friends. Aaron
Right.
says, especially when you're dealing with the devil and people can see that you're doing that. Of course, like, there's not going to be any real friends unless they want to join in and stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay. Aaron says, someone swore at me. What? Someone swore at me the other day, and I couldn't help it. I did say, I did say, God bless you, sweetheart. As you
Yes,
should.
we know you, Aaron. Yes.
Foolishness. They about to get struck down. They don't know who they dealing with.
Okay.
They were dealing with God's number ones,
Don't
honey.
touch my anointed, honey.
Okay,
Okay.
she's one of them ones, honey. She ooh,
Okay. Anointed with what kindness?
kindness and just the sweetest heart ever.
Okay.
That's a gift right there. She know it. The Juice Radio Talk Show says, Aaron, I know that's right.
Okay.
To be honest, I think I would have laughed, because for somebody to be that upset to curse in front of me, like, oh, okay. Miss
Mm.
Kim says, is anyone really interested in thank you so much, Miss Kim. She says, is anyone really interested in anything Slim Thug has to say? His
No.
relevancy left years ago.
Years ago, and to be honest, I can't even recall a Slim Thug song. I don't
Oh,
know
I
any Slim
know
Thug song.
exactly. I have a major hit in my heart with
Oh, you
that
do?
one. Okay, game over. Okay. when he
Yeah.
used that Mario beat. Do
Hmm.
do 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 do.
Hey.
God, I was playing that thing, man. But that's all he had.
Okay.
Wait, no, that was a Slim Thug. That's that's a little flip. I keep on mixing them up. What did Slim Thug do? Oh
I
Lord,
don't know. I really don't. I cannot recall one Slim Thug song.
Slim
I just remember
Thug.
his face. And he's tall as I don't know what. He might
Yeah,
be
he is a
7 foot.
tall
He's
something or
very
another.
tall.
Um, okay, he's 43, but what song he got? He came out with a major hit called "Midlife Crisis" in 2023.
That don't sound right. That does not sound like a
Oh,
hit.
and two. Okay. Still tipping,
That sounds like something.
still tipping on fofos. That one.
Oh, okay. I know that one. I know that
Um.
one.
Oh, like a boss, like a boss. That one.
Yeah, I don't remember
Yeah.
that one too much.
Mm. Mm. Wood grain wheel.
Sounds like something I might have heard.
Let's see what
Only
music
because of the
videos he
word
got.
wood grain. That's what Houston niggas talk about.
It sure do. He's
Okay.
had a whole lot of music videos.
Okay. I'm
He,
I'm
I
I'm
guess
more
he
interested
trying.
in I'm so more interested in what's his name? Who had that shoulder lean song?
That's on Young Dro, ain't it?
Young Dro, yes. Young Dro. I'm clean in this. Now I'm finna shoulder lean in this. Nigga, bro. Hey, yes.
Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, Miss Kim said still tipping. Yeah, still
Yeah.
tipping.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Miss
Mhm.
Kim. Thank you
God
so
bless
much.
you. Ciao.
Anyways, the college
Oh, we at
national
56 minutes.
we're at 56 minutes already.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, what I want to get to really quickly is we've got the national college basketball championships going on. Our Gamecocks, University of South Carolina Gamecocks. By the way, my father told me earlier today that our women's basketball coach, Dawn Staley, has been named Coach of the Year. I don't know how many Coach of the
As she
Years she's
should.
got, but she got it, okay? And something that I don't understand is why is it that nationally we're not recognized as much as we should be? Because we're in the Final Four like every year, but we're busy talking about Iowa and LSU. But anyway, so famed LSU player Angel Reese has was in a press conference this most recent game where they lost to Iowa, and she was talking about the pressures of being who she is and the fact that after last year when they won the national championship, she's been sexualized, she's been receiving death threats and things of that nature, and she was crying during this press conference, and an ESPN commentator, African American commentator, by the way. Um, he was a little bit hard on her. And so he came out and doubled down on his remarks concerning her. And I also wanted to tie into this the LSU players who are majority black. They were not on the floor during the national anthem. And the governor of Louisiana made a statement. I don't know if he's made this official, but he's saying that all players he wants to make it mandatory for all players to be on the court during the national anthem or it will put their scholarship in jeopardy. Jennifer, real quick, what do you think of this? And we all understand why the LSU players would not want to be on the court during the national anthem. I'm not sure what their reasoning was specifically, but I can only imagine. What do you think of this governor trying to regulate, okay, on these women who want to protest?
Well, first I have to say that dude on ESPN, he did end up having to apologize.
Okay, okay. Because when the clip that I saw on the Shade Room, he was doubling down, but he apologized.
He ended up apologizing because
Okay,
sometimes it takes a person, somebody backlash, to help you try to think of something a different way, so that you
right.
can understand the gravity of what you're saying and
Because it
how it
sounded like he was,
how it makes you look.
because it sounded like he was trying to tell her to man up. That's what
No,
that was the
that's
gist.
literally what she was about. That's literally what she was saying.
Okay, okay.
What
Gotcha.
he was saying, like, you need to, but no one deserves any of that.
No, not
And
at
and
all.
then another thing, him speaking as a man with things that a woman has to deal with.
That you know nothing
Sir,
about.
you don't have you don't have the experience to
Okay.
say the things that you were saying. So he made himself look real stupid. And I know so many people talk about stuff with their whole chest, but you still have to find some little bit of humility and human when you're human is something, human feelings,
Humanity.
humanity. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
When you're talking about other people, there has to be some level of, hey, I get why you cried. Like
Right.
I kind of, I feel like what he wants to say is like, don't cry in front of everybody. Just take it.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, sometimes people need to understand the gravity of what you're doing to people.
Right. Exactly.
But I think his thought process was just, just keep that away from other people, just man up. It's like, nah,
Yeah.
we can't, it can't be that way, because
Hmm.
there's plenty of plenty of male basketball players that have no problem expressing their anger, like choking their coach, or
Oh.
and nobody saying nothing about that. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I just saw that today. I was like, he done went off the deep end for real. Like, what is his problem?
Wow.
That's an anger problem. You know what I'm talking
Yes,
about?
it is. No, I don't. I didn't. I
Is
didn't
it
see that.
Draymond?
Draymond Green, he is so problematic. I really want to know how it is that he's still in the NBA. Of all the things that he has done.
He knows something about somebody. I really feel like he got
Mm,
something on somebody. Like Diddle Pop had a lot of stuff on other people to keep them quiet.
right. Yeah.
Everything recorded. Anyway,
Mm,
but as far as that governor, I believe November's coming up. I don't know if he's up for
yeah.
anything, but
Hmm.
maybe he's trying to pander to his people. I don't know. But if it was such an issue, wouldn't their coach, which is a white lady, wouldn't their
Mm,
coach be making sure that they're outside for the national anthem if it was going to be a problem? I
right.
believe the only reason why he's saying something is because of the press that everybody's getting, and it would make him be seen, I guess, for him to say that. So I don't put a lot of stock in that. But isn't she graduating though, Angel?
I don't think she's graduating, but she is going to the WNBA. This will be her last year of playing for LSU.
Okay, praise God. Move on, and hopefully she'll be able to find some 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 strength with the women in the WNBA.
Right.
With that, because like who do you talk to about that? There's not a lot of people that get that kind of pressure on them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, I don't. Mm-mm.
Because she was getting backlash for being a little bit braggadocious. She trash talks on the court, and men do that literally all of the time. And she was being down. She was being discriminated against because of that. So shout out to Angel Reese, girl. You
God
the real
bless her.
MVP.
She's gonna be all right.
Yeah, she
Um,
will.
and I pray she gets a circle that will
Right.
help uplift her and keep her eyes off of what people are saying. And sometimes you need a good friend to help be that karate chop, that bodyguard that's going to be like uh-uh,
Okay.
that don't read that, okay, don't do that, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
and try to give herself some days, like have a couple of days free of social media, because sometimes you got to build up that confidence, build up your meter every once in a while, instead of having a whole bunch of negative energy coming to you.
Right.
Bianca says, I love me some young Dro now.
Okay. That dark skinned, good looking man.
Okay, and he was dressing too. Miss
Okay.
Kim, she says, I wish men would stay out of women's business. They can
Right.
be so committed to misunderstanding us. And Kim, you said that in such a great way, being so committed to misunderstanding.
Right.
I know it was just like a prank slash like skit or whatever, but on
Hmm.
TikTok I saw a man saying, here are 3 reasons why women do too much during a period. And basically talking about how You talk about how you in pain. You've already gone through it so many years. How are you still in pain? Shouldn't you be able to take it? Like, I know he was playing and talking crazy just for clicks and views, but
That's so ignorant. That's so ignorant.
disgusting.
When you break your leg once, do you think it's not going to hurt the when you break your leg the second time? Do you think that pain is just, oh, you're just numb to it? No.
No, no, and no. Let's not even go that far.
Mm-hmm.
You stub your toe once.
Okay, stepping on that Lego.
When you stubbed your toe the next time, do you think it hurt a little bit less? No, because you still shouting out obscenities as soon as you do it.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, when it comes to men speaking on women issues, I do believe it's good for those men to ask somebody,
Yeah.
specifically a woman
Ask
that
somebody.
knows you, because I think a woman would respect that you're trying to make sense of what's going on.
Right. Trying to understand.
Yeah, in situations where you can't even like imagine what another person would be going through, like come on. Come on. No, you can't put yourself in that position to look that stupid, to look that dumb,
Right.
and that out of touch.
Out of touch and ignorant.
That's it. That is
Child.
it. God bless you.
Anyways, Jennifer, go ahead and give us your social media contacts, honey.
All right, I am at the Light of the Leo. Please go ahead and find me on TikTok. I don't even know why I'm going to say Instagram, but I am on Instagram at the Light of the Leo. I'm mostly on TikTok throughout the day. So if you want to send me a video, or me share videos with y'all, let me know. Let me
Yes. Keep it
know.
real, girl. Keep it real.
Okay, and hit me up at The Light of the Leo. And of course, I do have my own YouTube channel as well. It is at The Light of the Leo. Go ahead and find me. I go live every single Monday at 9 p.m. And of course, please catch us on Saturday at 10-ish a.m. with Faithful Warrior Ministries. We come together at 10-ish a.m. every single Saturday morning to fellowship, pray, all that good stuff. I think you would really enjoy our time here. If you like us here, you'll like us at Faithful Warrior Ministries as well. Just add a little prayer and then a little devotion, nothing too serious.
Yes. You guys can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is JoJo_speaks3020. My Facebook is Jonathan Lee. My email is williamjonathanlee@gmail.com. Thank you guys once again so much for being here, for viewing us, for interacting with us. This is a joy of ours. We really look forward to this every single week. So thank you guys so much for being here with us. And thank you guys for being here tonight. Make sure you join us next week. Jennifer, you got a comment to get to?
Robert says that ESPN commentator is a Class A punk. Whack former NFL player who can't hold a candle to Angel. I don't like his brown nosing A word.
I don't even know I don't even know who he is. And I actually watched the NFL for one thing. So, that's saying
Yeah.
something. Not
Um,
really.
and- Thank you so much. Aaron said, great show and good night to everyone.
Thank you,
And
Aaron.
Miss Kim said, I'll try to check in this Saturday. Yes, go ahead and
Please
subscribe to
do.
Faithful Warrior Ministries. We're here every Saturday morning at 10-ish a.m. We always have a good time. Bianca said, I enjoyed you all. I was I was cracking up tonight. I appreciate that. I
We
can't
love
believe
you
we talked about
too, Bianca.
can't believe we talked about Diddle Pop that way. Lord have mercy.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. But
It's the news.
right, yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining us this evening. Join us next week, same time, same place, same beautiful faces. But until then, we're going to say bye for now. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. Happy April!
Yay! Good night,
Bye,
Regina.
y'all.
I'm gonna turn this thing off for
Good
real.
night, Regina.
Good night, everybody else. Y'all
Bye, y'all.
enjoy. Bye.